Hey guys, and welcome to another farming strategy video. In this one, I'll be showing you how you can turn your tier 14 white maps into exalted orbs. And we're going to be doing this by boss rushing the Sirus boss fight. And it's very easy to do, it's very cheap, and if you have a stockpile of tier 14s that you've just accumulated, it's very good. So in 3.14, you can Orb of Horizon the Mesa map, which is the one I'm currently running on the screen. And as you can see, this map is absolutely perfect for boss farming because it takes literally about 10 seconds to complete this map, meaning you can do an absurd amount an hour if you're quick enough and if you prep enough. You also do not need a mega strong character for this. You know, you're not going to be doing any juiced, extremely dangerous farming or anything like that. Nope. So you can sell the Siruses yourself if you can't even do those. So this is just a win-win for any build, really. And you're going to make profit from other things as well. So, you know, we've got a bunch of Conquerors we have to kill. So you may get the Exalted Orbs, which are quite a good drop rate, to be honest. So, and now that you can actually put alchemies and stuff on the maps. So all in all, I've tried and tested this. It's a pretty viable strategy in my opinion, and it can be extremely profitable if you are super lucky with the Sirus drops themselves. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so jumping straight into the passives and the Watchstones that I used. We are running Turn's End, however, the Atlas passives themselves do not matter. But the Watchstones you're going to want to use are the Tracker's Titanium ones. And what these do is they give you a higher chance on completing a map influenced by a Conqueror of the Atlas to gain double progress towards locating their citadel. And I only use tier 2, which is between 3 and 4. These are about 40C each. But you can get a tier 1 one, which gives you 5 to 6% chance, but those are about 3x each. So yeah, these are a must-have as they will greatly reduce the amount of time you spend doing this. So for the Uncharted Realms, we take Secret of the Stones, which enhances this even more. And if you have the tier 1 ones, along with Adept Tracker, you have over 50% chance to double complete, which is huge for this. So probably worth it if you're going to absolutely grind this. But if you just plan to do this just a little bit, just to test it out like I did, these ones are absolutely fine. Now, because we're killing map bosses, you're going to want to take Neural Pathways and Remnants of the Past, because these will help make some money from the actual maps themselves, even if they're just white, it doesn't matter. I actually got quite a few of these, and I'll show you in a bit. And then, yeah, Adept Tracker is a must-have. And if you're going to farm Sirus, make sure you take the full Liturgical Awakening, as it gives you a higher chance to get an Awakened Support Gem. If you're not going to take... if you're just going to sell your Siruses, just don't take this, and then instead go for Close Allies. And this will give you tons of Master Missions. I didn't use this, and you can see how many missions I have. And I had like 70 Jun as well, but I've done quite a few of them in this Haywalk region. So yeah, and then Awakening level as well I took just because I was doing Sirus, and I'm not sure if it increases the drop rate of anything, but you know, it makes them difficult, so you'd well, it makes it more difficult, so you'd assume it would. But again, like, you could drop this if you're farming Sirus, and you could take Close Allies if you want more missions. So that about covers it for the Atlas itself. Moving on to just what you do. So just get some tier 14 maps. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as, you know, you don't do it. For instance, I could just convert all of these. And you just want to try and convert them all to Mesa using Orb of Horizons. Now, for the for spawning the Conqueror like this, and also these blue lines here, you have to kill mobs. So you don't necessarily have to run Mesa to spawn or do the blue line ones, because you can just run into any Turn's End map, be it T14, 15 or 16, and you can just kill mobs until they spawn and then go back to doing Mesa again. So just a little tip for you there, so you don't have to waste Horizons for no reason. And then yeah, I'll show you the loot that I got. So yeah, as you can see, quite a few shaped maps and a lot of Elder Guardian maps, as well as 5 Synthesis maps. So those passives definitely help. And the Conqueror's Exalted Orbs I've got over here, I have 5 Hunters, which is absurd amount, compared to the other ones at least. So what I do is, whenever I do the Conquerors, I always juice up Alhazmin to have over 100 quant on his map. So this does make sense that I have more than the rest, because these other guys aren't worth as much. So I only do them about 80 because I'm too lazy to roll them all. But yeah, doing over 100. Alhazmin's Exalted Orb is 1.8x, so it's definitely worth doing. So I'd recommend juicing him the most if you're going to do this. And then yeah, just a few Sirus drops over here and some bases. But yeah, I'll go over it now. I've put it all onto a spreadsheet with the costs and everything. So let's take a look. So it took me 358 maps. Sirus's fort was 16. So the average maps with the tier 2 Watchstones was about 22.37. Horizons used in that time was 2,326. Now you may think that's a lot. However, Horizons are very cheap. 420 for 1x. So as long as you're getting 2 Siruses per thingy, it's absolutely like golden. You know what I mean? It's fine. So the total investment in Chaos for the Horizons was 829.5. Now, I just did this based off of the maps that I had in my map tabs. You know, I didn't buy any. This was just everything I've accumulated, so I'm not putting any costs there. But I'm pretty sure if you were to buy just any random tier 14s for like the absolute cheapest amount, which could be about 3C each, I suppose, then I'm pretty sure you'd still make profit. Because you can always sell the Sirus for 1x, so if the 420 Horizons is giving you at least 2 Siruses, which it should, then yeah, that's 2x if you were to sell them, so that's easily profit. And then the time investment, this is very fast. This is a lot faster than most other methods. Now, it took me 9 hours to do this many maps, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but I was doing this very casually, and my build is not exactly a super fast build. So I thought this was pretty good time investment. You can probably do this faster if you're absolutely sweating, but, you know, I'm not, so... drops from Conqueror fights, 2 Awakened Burning Damage for 200C, all of the Exalted Orbs, which you have already seen, the Hunter's Exalted adding up to 1,350, which is a massive amount, and then the Silk Gloves that I got from Drox are also priced at 1x at the time of my recording this. Now, that's 2,405 chaos just from Conqueror fights, so we're already in fat Profitville, you know what I mean? It's nice and warm and toasty in here. So anything after is just pure profit. So for the Sirus drops, I run all of my Siruses because if an Awaken Multi-Strike or Awaken Cast and Crit or GMP drops or something, you know, I'm laughing, I've made a lot of money. So I always run them. Unfortunately, no luck, but I did get an Awaken Control Destruction, which is just over 3x, so 495C for that. So yeah, that was pretty good, I guess. But aside from that, kind of lackluster in my opinion. But it's okay, because it's still 1,730, so it's still a lot of profit just from Sirus, if I was to just count the Sirus profit. And then the map drops, you know, this is from the the actual Uncharted Realms passive, so I had 25 Aldo maps for 500C, 5 Synth maps for 325, and 14 Shaper maps for 182. The Shaper maps are 13C each, Aldo maps are 20, and the Synth maps are 65. So that's 1,007 there. So as you've probably already noticed, looking at the profits down here, so my turnover for my actual runs, this is how much I've actually made, is 5,142, and that would be 32.83 raw exalts. And then I deduct the cost of the Horizons, so the profit 4,312.5, or 28.75 exalted orbs, and the chaos per hour based on those stats is 479.16, or 3.19 chaos exalted orbs per hour. Now, if I was to sell all these Siruses at 1x each, in this case I would make profit. I would make more doing this because of how abysmal my ones were, to be honest. I would have made 5,812 turnover, or 38.74 raw exalts. The profit would have been 4,982.5, or 33.21x, and the chaos per hour 553.61, or 3.69x per hour. So as you can see, I personally don't think it's worth to sell the Siruses, because although the profit on the sheet looks you know, promising, it looks better than that basically. If you get one good gem, like anything over 10x, you're gonna make more than selling them. So in my opinion, always run them, but if you can't do them, obviously, then sell them, that's fine. So yeah, not much more to talk about there, other than the fact that compared to the time investment, you know, this is a pretty good amount, and this is really easy. You don't even need an expensive build for this. Just a build that's capable of killing Sirus if you're going to fight him, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it, guys. So I hope this helps. I hope you try it out, and yeah. Also, thank you to Stephen Chu for recommending that I try this out, because yeah, very good strat, mate. So cheers for that. Also, on my next project, I'm going to be running 100 Elders, testing the Gaze into the Abyss node. A few people have asked me to do this now, so I'm going to try it out. I've got 100 already. This cost me about 66.6 exalts. So yeah, hoping that the eyes pay off, to be honest. I think the rate is about 33%, so I'm looking to get 33 eyes. With my luck, I'm probably going to get 10. So wish me luck on that. Also, guys, thank you to everyone who has subscribed since my last video, and all the positive comments I got from you guys as well. Growing extremely fast. It's like 560 subs at the time that I'm recording this. It's ridiculous speed. So yeah, cheers, guys. Really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you next time, guys. Good luck and take care. Goodbye.